There is a light shining on the west side of San Antonio.
The fact that Holy Cross is on the west side of San Antonio is simply a matter of geography, because I can tell you that the standards, the academic standards of excellence there would be the same as anywhere in San Antonio. It just so happens that they're serving a very large need there in that population of San Antonio. I lived near Holy Cross High School. I grew up near there, so it was easy for me to attend. But I do know that there are some people that come from far away to bring their children there. I can tell you that it is truly a very bright spot in that geographical part of San Antonio. Has been, always will be. And I think that when you really list all of the significant institutions that have helped that part of San Antonio, Holy Cross is always on the list.
Dr. Gilbert Ruiz is a distinguished graduate of Holy Cross of San Antonio, class of 1970. He earned a degree in pharmacy from the University of Houston. Dr. Ruiz continued his education and attended the University of Texas Medical School at San Antonio. He graduated in 1979 with his medical degree. Additional otolaryngology training was conducted at the University Hospital of Southwest Texas Medical Center. He is a Health Grades recognized doctor, a member of Bexar County Medical Society, and a member of the Texas Medical Association. Dr. Ruiz presently works at the Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of San Antonio. Over the years, he and his wife, Mrs. Linda Ruiz, have been actively involved with Holy Cross in several capacities.
My father was a newspaperman in San Antonio. My mother was a housewife. They were both Mexican immigrants. My sisters and I were the first generation of our family born in the United States. But my parents always emphasized the values of education and Christianity, and they wanted us to attend private schools, and they made tremendous sacrifices to make that possible for us. Essentially, I can tell you that Holy Cross High School complemented the values I was taught at home, and I think ultimately that's the secret, is that the values you're taught at home must be emphasized in the school, and vice versa. And I was so fortunate to have parents that emphasized those aspects of life that helped make me successful. Your children will be taught the fundamentals that they will need to succeed in their academic career. I'm a perfect example of that. If you think about the most successful athletic teams in American sports, and you think about the coaches like Vince Lombardi and John Wooden, the one thing they all had in common was a tremendous emphasis on fundamentals. And I can tell you that that is the one thing at Holy Cross that I consider the Vince Lombardis and the John Woodens in my life to be my teachers at Holy Cross. Thanks to the hard work of the Brothers of Holy Cross and my teachers, I was able to achieve a scholarship to college that was really the catalyst in my motivation. It helped me to achieve at least my initial goals that made such a difference to me. What might have been difficult to me financially became feasible, and the only limit to my success was going to be me. And having realized that, it gave me a tremendous sense of obligation to do well and to work hard. And I think of all the things that happened to me, and I can think back on so many wonderful experiences. If I had to pick one thing that was life-changing, I guess it would be that. So I was able to compete with students from all over the country at the university level and in medical school. And I owe it all to the fact that I was taught the fundamentals that allowed me to stay focused and prioritize and to be a good person. And I can tell you that having gone through that institution, you are given very much. The teachers that are there make tremendous sacrifices in order to, as I mentioned, instill values in students, educate them, guide them. And these are gifts that carry you throughout your whole life and pay back many rewards. And I think it's an obligation for all of us who have been beneficiaries of that hard work and sacrifice by all those people to give something back and to continue these activities in perpetuity, which I would encourage all of my fellow alumni to do. You know, as my father told me, you want the world to be a little bit of a better place because you were there. And, you know, basically what you try to do is, as you encounter problems, you try to solve them and you try to help people. Once we have our own families, as I do, I have 2 wonderful children. I hope to teach them those same values so they can continue to do the same thing and believe in the same things I do and perpetuate my values. But actually, in the end, I guess if I'm a good person, I probably accomplished my goal.
The light in the West Side, Holy Cross of San Antonio, shining for the rest of the world.